Welcome to the channel. While we continue to discuss the subject of painting defects, its causes, and a countermeasure, today we shall be talking about one very important and key defect of paint, and that is poor adhesion. The discussion would include definition, photographs, causes and countermeasures, the repair method, concluding remarks, and introduction to the next topic. The effect of poor adhesion occurs when the paint film fails to bond properly to the substrate or to the previous coating layer. As a result, the paint can peel, flake, delaminate, or rift, sometimes even with light scratching or tape pull. What it looks like: paint peeling in sheets, flaking around edges or sharp corners, top coat separating from primer or substrate, charcoal lifting from base coat, paint removal during tape test, oblique crosshatch test. Here are the few photographs related to the paint effect poor adhesion, which is a loss of adhesion which will be usually noticed in the paint shop when masking tape is removed. The probable cause and effects are: number one, surface contamination before painting. That is, contamination of surface with wax, silicone, oil, moisture, rust, detergent residues, polishing compounds, exhaust particulates, or stearates from abrasive papers. Contaminants create physical barrier between substrate and coating, preventing chemical and mechanical anchoring. Adhesion failure often appear as peeling or delamination. What we recommend is implement stick surface preparation SOP, degrease with approved solvent, clean using lint-free wipes, remove dust, avoid silicone in paint shop areas. The second probable cause can be incorrect undercoat selection. That is, use of an incorrect or incompatible primer or undercoat for the metal substrate or topcoat systems. Mismatched layers cause poor intercoat adhesion, chemical incompatibility, solvent attack, or insufficient bonding. Therefore, what we recommend is always use manufacturer's approved primers and follow a full system. Follow full system compatibility guidelines. Third probable cause could be insufficient surface flattening, that is sanding. Inadequate, uneven, or no sanding of the substrate or a previous coating. It can be technically explained as smooth or glossy surfaces reduce mechanical tooth, causing top coat to sit on the surface rather than key in. Therefore, the recommended countermeasure is sand to recommended grit. For example, P600 to P800 ensured uniform scratch pattern, remove sanding dust. Fourth probable cause could be improper treatment or no H conversion coating. That is, incorrect use or omission of phosphoric acid pre-treatment or etching primer. That is, metal surfaces require chemical conversion for corrosion resistance and adhesions. Omitting it leads to weak anchoring and rapid delamination. Therefore, what we recommend is follow full metal preparation process, that is degrease, conversion coating, rinse, dry, apply H epoxy primer. The fifth probable cause related to poor adhesion defect could be dry spray or improper undercoat application, which can be explained as undercoat applied dry with dry overlaps, loose overspray, or coated while metal temperature was too high. Dry spray forms a powdery, non-cohesive layer that prevents top coat adhesion. High surface temperature causes poor flow and solvent flash off. Primary recommendation क्या है? Apply undercoat with proper gun distance, overlap one wet film thickness, avoid dry spray, control booth and panel temperature. That is most important. Number six probable cause could be excessive time between primer and top coat. That is, primer left to cure for several days before application of subsequent layers. Aged primer surfaces lose chemical reactivity, causing loss of intercoat bonding unless mechanically reactivated. Therefore, what we recommend is recoat within manufacturer's specified recoat window or resand the primer to activate surface before painting. Seventh probable cause could be use of incorrect, cheap under thin thinner. That is, incorrect thinner grade or viscosity due to cheap or wrong solvent selection, or improper mixing ratio, that is under thinning. Incorrect viscosity leads to improper film formulation, poor flow, reduced solvent bite, and inadequate substrate wetting, resulting in adhesion loss. हमारी recommendation है always mix to recommended viscosity using approved thinners from the same brand oblique system. सातवीं क्या वजह हो सकती है? Premature masking in two-tone, two-color system. Masking applied before first color has achieved adequate dry oblique flash off time. Soft or semi-wet paint skins over but remains soft underneath. Tape adhesion disrupts film integrity and causes lifting during demasking. Therefore, allow full dry flash off before masking. Follow material specific drying charts. नवी वजह क्या हो सकती है जी? Premature masking in two-tone, two-color system. Allowing top coat or color coat to dry excessively before removing masking tape. Remove masking tape within the optimal demasking window specified by the manufacturers. Now coming to repair method. In first case, when poor adhesion is due to substrate or primer failure. In this case, सबसे पहले strip the coating completely down to bare metal using mechanical or chemical stripping. Next, clean the exposed metal surface with phosphoric acid-based metal conditioner to remove oxidation and create a conversion layer for improved adhesion. Thoroughly rinse, dry, and ensure the surface is free from contaminants. Finally, rebuild the coating system using the correct pre-treatment, primer, surfacer, and top coat per manufacturer specifications. दूसरे केस में, when poor adhesion is due to faulty masking techniques, sand, flat, feather edge, all lifted or determined coating edges to achieve a smooth transition. Ensure the area is free of tape residue, contamination, or solvent entrapment. Apply the appropriate sealer or primer to restore adhesion uniformity. Repaint the affected area, ensuring proper masking, correct flash of time, and timely demasking. Our concluding remarks related to poor adhesion is it is one of the most critical and high risk coating failures encountered in automotive, motorcycle, and scooter finishing operations. It indicates a fundamental breakdown in the bonding mechanism between the coating layers or between the coating and the substrate. Because adhesion is the foundation of all paint performance properties, corrosion resistance, durability, gloss retention, any compromise results in premature failure. Regarding technical severity of the poor adhesion, it's classified as a Class A defect, especially on visible exterior surfaces. It can progress rapidly from small peeling to large-scale delamination. It leads to exposed substrate, allowing corrosion initiations within hours in humid or salty environments. It indicates a systematic process failure, not a minor operator mistake. Regarding the mechanism of failure, an addition relies on mechanical anchoring or chemical bonding and intercoat cohesion. Poor addition suggests a breakdown of at least in one of the following. In first case, mechanical anchoring failure. It occurs when surfaces are too smooth, insufficiently sanded, contaminated, or improperly profiled. Chemical bonding failure. It happens when primer and top coat are chemically incompatible. Recoat windows are exceeded. Conversion coatings are missing or poorly formed. Aged primer has lost reactive sides. And finally, in third case of mechanism of failure, it is intercoat cohesion failure, often due to dry spray, improper viscosity, or insufficient film formation in undercoats. Overall, the coating film becomes structurally weak, resulting in peeling, flaking, or complete delamination. Now, process-related red flags applicable to poor adhesion. Poor adhesion is an indicator of upstream failures. In case upstream failure in the following. That is, number one, surface preparation, cleaning, degreasing, sanding. Number two, material compatibility and correct specification. Number three, pre-treatment process, phosphate, bromate, or addition promoter. Number four, mixing and viscosity control. Number five, drying and curing parameters. Number six, environmental control, that is humidity, temperature, compressed air quality. Number seven, masking technique and tape timing. Number eight, operator discipline and SOP adherence. Poor addition is observed in production. It typically suggests that multiple process controls may be drifting simultaneously. Regarding diagnostic indicators, painters or technicians should watch for the following. Paint peeling off in sheets, lifted edges along masking lines, coating detaching during crosshatch or tape test, smooth backside of peeled film indicating no bite, residual contaminants visible under magnification, powdery undercoat, gloss variation indicating over-drying before recounting. These indicators often pinpoint whether failure occurred at the substrate, primer, primer surfacer, or surfacer topcoat interface. Impact on the product quality and warranty. Poor adhesion significantly affects aesthetic quality, which is very important for the customer, and it is visible peeling, resulting in corrosion resistance, bare metal exposed, durability, loss of coating integrity, customer satisfaction in case of high visibility effect, and increasing warranty claim, that is repaint or panel replacement. OEM consider this one of the most unacceptable defect due to its rapid progression. Now we come to the engineering perspective. From a technical point of view, poor addition typically signals that process discipline is weak, or material specifications were bypassed, or surface preparation controls are inadequate, or environmental factors are not being monitored properly. Improved requirements Improvement requires root cause analysis using structured tools such as fishbone analysis, five-eye analysis, addition test results comparison, substrate cleanliness measurement using the Dine Pence technique or contamination test technique, the process audits, air quality and humidity checks. The overall technical comments regarding poor addition. Poor addition is not merely a cosmetic issue. It reflects a breakdown in fundamental coating engineering principles. It indicates that the paint system has failed to create the required chemical and mechanical bond and therefore represents serious deviation from standard automotive painting practices. The presence of poor adhesion should immediately trigger a process halt, a full root cause investigation, verification of surface preparation, review of material compatibility and mixing, checks of environmental and curing parameters. Only after these are corrected should production or repaint painting resume. With this, we conclude our today's discussion on the very important and the most important paint effect, and that is poor adhesion. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to receive the similar contents in future also. In this respect, our next topic of discussion would be defect number 32. That will be the 32nd video. It is be related to the paint effect, poor opacity. Thank you and thank you very much.